never claimed to know anything about science, so this means nothing to me, apart from looking technical. But it just being here is weird, right? I think I've forced the door to get a better look at it. Right, well, I don't really know what to say. It looks like a central delivery system for something, like a dispensary for the whole facility, a massive console connected to some sort of storage tanks. The whole room is taken up by it, and it looks like the main part is built into the wall. No wonder they didn't take it with them. I wonder if... What did...
It really is barren, but imagine what kind of research whoever was down here did before they moved on. I mean, that's clearly a space for an electron microscope before they ripped it out. And the sheer scale of it. You could fit more qualified researchers in here than there are in the whole city.
Ah!
What the... Hello? Where are you?
Hello? Hi, at the end of the corridor. The blocked door.
Okay, stay there. Are you all right?
This machine, I tried starting it up and...
Oh God, okay. This looks like it's going to result in a considerable chemical burn. Definitely best to deal with this right now. From this machine, you said?
Yeah, I pulled that. I think it's broken.
I see. I've never seen anything like it, but the function appears to be clear.
We should deal with this now, right?
Of course, sorry. Do you have any water?
No.
That's not ideal.
None of this is.
No, I suppose not. I imagine one of the businesses around here has running water.
Too many questions I can't afford.
Oh, that's understandable from the look of all this. Come to mine. I have a burns kit at home. Just try and keep your clothing out the way.
Are you sure? I don't even know you. What are you? A scientist?
Yes, actually. How could you... I don't work here. I'm not that kind of scientist.
Right.
I'm not, I promise you.
Fine. I'm Avery.
Lexis.
I like your earrings, Lexis.
Are you just saying that because I'm offering you help?
Of course not, but could you help me up here?
Right. Careful. I'm just around the corner, not too long. How's your arm?
Bad. I don't want to look.
Probably better not to.
Yeah.
Alright, you could... Sorry, I'll just move these. You can come over. Keep water running over it until I get back, yes?
Yeah, sure thing.
So after you've washed the area, I'm going to dress it so you can avoid getting infected.
Sounds good. I think I've got it.
Okay, this will probably hurt. Tell me if it gets too much.
Who are you? Why were you down there? I mean, you say you're not that kind of scientist, whatever that means.
I thought you preferred avoiding questions.
When they're aimed at me, we have a problem. My job is asking them these days.
I see. Maybe we could come to an agreement. I've got some questions for you too, unfortunately.
I don't see why.
Fine, I'll make some statements. We both heard the explosion earlier and started looking for its source. You found it before I did. I heard your broadcast on the radio and managed to follow you into that facility. It only makes sense that you work for the Canaries, and you were gathering information for them.
Right.
I am correct, aren't I?
Yeah, you are. I was trying to find out what was going on down there for the show, but I messed up, clearly.
Indeed.
So what were you doing on my trail?
Well, I'm a scientist. I'm doing research into a disturbing report an Avery gave me. I think it could be much more than just that. Much more.
You two? You think this city would only need one person hell-bent on uncovering its secrets?
Your radio friend?
Yeah, though I guess we wouldn't be here if I wasn't too. At least enough to help.
I think we can help each other. I think we can help everyone here, if you are what I think you are.
What do you think we are?
Involving yourselves in something dangerous?
Oh, really? I'll admit, I appreciate it, but that warning's a few years too late.
Then you've got a lot more information than me.
And you've got skills we don't have. I get it. You'd have to talk to Marwin about research, though. It's their
What?
I need to contact the station. They haven't heard from me since this morning.
Yes, probably best. I don't think they sounded very happy to have lost you on air. Alright, there you are.
Thanks for going to the trouble.
No worries, it would have been a lot more costly and dangerous to go to the hospital. And I'm glad we met.
Me too, I guess, but I should probably get going.
That's not so much of a good idea. I'd really prefer you to stay a while after suffering a burn like that, just in case.
I can't. Places to be.
Even just for a few hours for observation. We have no clue what you actually got burned by. And I don't feel great about my integrity as a researcher if I just let you go without making sure you're not going to experience any side effects.
You going to take notes?
Actually, that might be a good idea.
Alright, I'm going to step out to let the station know I'm alright. Then I'll be back, okay?
Okay.
So we're done for today.
I suppose. I don't have anything new to say, but at least we know Avery is alive.
Wait, there was a possibility that she wasn't?
Well, you never really know when doing work like this.
That's awful.
It's necessary, which is the worst part.
Looking for something?
My cane. I swear I brought it through.
Oh, yeah, I saw it in the hall earlier, by the bookshelf. You know, the one that Avery leaves her jackets on. Not the one for actual books.
Ah, thank you.
Are you going somewhere?
Upstairs, get some air.
Right.
You should probably eat, by the way, before Avery gets back and clears us out again.
Yeah, well, you better not be long though, otherwise I might use up the last of the bread.
You wouldn't.
You underestimate me.
Alright. Note to self, 12th of September 2070. I honestly can't believe we didn't arrive at this point sooner, but I need to set up a more direct channel of communication with Avery while she's out there. You probably won't be happy, but I think me not knowing of her death for a few days until after the fact might just put the final nail in the coffin of our friendship, in the event that it does happen. You'd think you'd get used to it. I nearly thought I had since the thing with the library last winter, but no, not really. It's a wonder she still does it. Maybe they'd be able to alternate, take some of the strain off, especially if Grace still isn't keen on hosting. She was so eager to leave today. If she really wants to, I shouldn't stop her. But she doesn't understand what it really all means. It wouldn't be right to trap her in it. Avery and I have been just fine.
Marwin?
Grace?
Marwin, Avery's alright. She said she's run into trouble on the site of the explosion, but she's met someone that wants to help us. A scientist, I think.
Trudy?
Yeah, she's not coming back tonight though. Didn't mention why.
I'm sure she has her reasons. It's good to hear at least.
It is. Oh, sorry, were you recording something?
Ah, no. Just some thoughts. Easier than writing.
Oh, right. Guess I hadn't thought about that.
You can be forgiven for that. I didn't either until I had to. Can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure.
Why are you really here? Don't get me wrong, it's great that you want to help, but I can't understand why on earth you'd go through this. It's not easy, nor is it really that interesting, I imagine, to someone outside.
I told you.
And I'm supposed to believe that you have no reason beyond what? Empathy.
Well, that's quite cynical.
Maybe, but regardless, I'm dedicated to making sense of whatever's going on in Malingate, and it seems courteous to at least try and understand the person I'm working with, if you'll let me.
Fine. My parents are wonderful people, but they worked at City Hall. They never told me what they did there or any sort of detail. Never until they died a few months ago. I didn't really think about it that much until I found your show, and then I think they were silenced. And I want to find out why and continue it for them.
Oh. Grace, I'm sorry.
Oh, it wasn't you. Really, you're the best chance I've got at finding out what went on there.
Well, I'm sorry anyway. I didn't mean to bring anything up.
You didn't? I thought that's what this whole thing was about.
This is different.
If you say so.
I do.
Let me ask you something then.
I'd rather not.
Just one thing, I promise. How long have you and Avery known each other exactly?
Must be 14 years now.
Really?
Yes, really.
Oh, right. So you, convinced her to join you when you started this? It can't have been the other way around.
Well, in a way, she didn't really need convincing. Wait. You said one thing.
I thought I'd got you there.
Not in the slightest.
That's a lie.
It's late.
Wow, way to change the subject.
Are you going to bed or not?
I am. That was just an awful way of escaping this conversation. I thought people in the radio were supposed to be good at this stuff.
Thank you.
Wait, don't leave your recorder.
Oh, of course.
You're not gonna sign off?
No.
Oh, go on.
What would you like me to say?
I think you know what.
Fine. Stay safe, Malingate. Wire Canaries is a monthly amateur podcast written, performed and edited by 4 college students from the east of England. Listen to episodes on most major podcast services and find us on social media at wirecanariespodcast for more information about the show. Lastly, if you enjoyed it, please consider rating us.